Hi guys! So I'm starting out with no makeup on, and I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk to map out the sections of the ragdoll's face. I'll be using liquid latex and tissue, which I'm sure you were all expecting. If you've been following my 31 days of Halloween, then you're already a master at this. Lay down the latex, add some tissue, cover the tissue in latex, and then sculpt to the shape that you're after. It's really that simple. I'll be using the exact same techniques for all the lines that I've drawn on my face. I decided to add a little bit of a patch to my head because it was looking a bit bare, and I'm literally using the exact same techniques that we've been using all Halloween. You know the drill by now. Wait for it to fully dry and then powder it with translucent powder to take away the shine from the latex. I'm then applying Kat Von D's Light 42 foundation, and I'm using a beauty blender to buff this in. As usual, I'm priming my brow using the NYX HD waterproof eyebrow primer, and then for this look I'm just going to create a full pink eyebrow. On this eye I'm creating a purple smoky eye. I'm laying down light purple first and then intensifying the purples through the crease and in the outer corner of the eye. I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil to map out that drop eye effect, and then I'm using the NYX white eyeliner to intensify that. When I say drop eye, I hope you understand what I mean. I mean when you kind of exaggerate the white eyeliner underneath to make it seem as though the eyes are really big and doll-like. To make the under eye harmonious with the rest of my eye, I'm blending eyeshadow underneath the drop eye. I'm using tiny pieces of wool to create some bottom lashes just so they look really cute and ragdoll-like. I'm placing down the glue first and then attaching the bits of wool and then just trimming them to size. I've also attached bits of wool to a false eyelash as well. Apply that like you would a normal lash and then hide the lash line with liquid liner. I'm then setting my whole face with translucent powder and I'm really packing that on. I'm then using the NYX Strobe of Genius palette to highlight my face. I'm then using a pink eyeshadow to add blush mainly to the cheek that's exposed. I'm then taking different coloured face paints to fill in the ragdoll patches on the face, and then I'm using white face paint to draw some kind of patterns onto the fabric patches. I'm sticking with lines because it's really easy to make it look nice and neat, which will ultimately look really effective. Because I'm wearing a sclera lens in this eye, I'm going to pop that in first and then paint that whole patch area after. I didn't want my eye to run and then ruin all the paint and all of that. On this eye, I'm literally just blending out some dark shades of purple just to create a little bit of depth in the eye. I'm applying some mascara before applying a fake lash. Underneath the eye, I'm blending out black eyeshadow to create some depth. I'm then using white face paint on the bottom of a brush to create a kind of spotty fabric pattern. For the eyebrow, I created a braid out of wool and I'm going to stick that down using Duo eyelash glue. I made the braid longer than I needed it to be so I could stick it down and then trim off the edges after. I'm then applying concealer all over my lips before applying the lipstick. I'm doing this because I'm going for a really small doll lip shape, so I need the rest of my lips to match in with my foundation. I want the lips to look sewn on, so I'm outlining them in black liquid liner and then drawing tiny little stitches on them. I'm then using that liner to add stitches to the rest of my face. I'm also adding a little bit of like blush to the end of my nose for that added cuteness. And then continuing with that same black liner to create stitches around all the kind of fabric patch areas. I'm using this cream colour palette to add a little bit of shading next to each kind of ridge of skin that I created. This will just add a little bit of dimension before I add the rest of the stitches. I'm then going back in with that same liquid liner. You could use 3D stitches like I did in my Bride of Frankenstein tutorial, but I wanted this look to be quite cartoony and try and mix 2D and 3D elements together. And that is the look finished. I really like it. I think it's super cute, but also kind of creepy. So quickly before I finish this video, I'm going to show you how I actually remove all of this. Sour Eggs here on YouTube left a comment on one of my other videos asking how I prepare and remove effects. Preparation wise, I just moisturise my skin, use primers, etc. Just kind of like ordinary makeup, but the removal I will show you now. One of the first things I always do is take out my lenses so I can see what I'm doing. Next, I'm going to remove my eyelashes, then get rid of my wig. So little effects bits that can easily be peeled off, like these, I do literally just pull those off gently. So the removal of any actual effects bits like latex or spirit gum, I use spirit gum remover. Even though it says spirit gum remover, you can still use it to remove latex and little prosthetic pieces. It just kind of melts away the bond between the adhesive and your skin. So I just kind of go around the edges, and what it does, it'll start to pick up at the sides, and then it makes it super easy just to pull off. So now I grab this and I do that all the way down. It's so easy to remove, it literally just melts the latex away. Next, I just use a face wipe to wipe my eye makeup off. Now for the rest of my face, it's the fun part. I'm using my Magnetone cleansing brush. Just pop off this little lid. So I'm dipping my cleansing brush in water, and then I'm getting some of my cleansing gel and putting it on the end. Hit the start button, and then remove my makeup. This is also how I get my black neck off as well. The Magnetone cycle itself only lasts for 60 seconds, and then the 2 beeps indicate that it's over. So you can see that it's lifted all the face paint off and all the makeup. I'm just going to go and splash my face with water, and then you'll be able to see how easy it is to remove heavy makeup. Ta-da! As you can see, I'm fresh faced, and it literally takes about 30 seconds for me to remove my makeup with the Magnetone. Removing the prosthetics is really easy as well. It's all really easy. So now I've taught you how to do this makeup look, and I've taught you how to take it off. I'm gonna let voiceover Emily carry on doing her thing. Thanks, real life Emily. So that is pretty much it for this tutorial. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!